How do I want to start this? I don't know. The problem is that I have a lot of ideas in my head, but none of them want to mesh until I'm talking into a camera. And then I come out really flat and non-characteristic. So... Hello and welcome to Assorted Meeples. I'm Phillip, the Meeple on duty, and today I am taking a quick look at a game that I'm very interested in, but hasn't had a lot of coverage on yet, and I'm sure that will change here in like 3 days. But I decided I wanted to take a quick look at it, and just kind of show games that I'm interested in. This week did not go as intended. As you can see in the background, I may have picked up a copy of X-Men, or Marvel United, the X-Men's characters. I honestly have gotten really lucky with my Marvel United stuff that I've bought, because I did not get it on the Kickstarter. I got it all on the aftermarket, and I got them both for basically base pledge level. I paid just a little extra, but I covered the dude's shipping on top of what he bought. So I got everything, including a playmat. I'm super excited and feel rather smug with myself right now, but this has nothing to do with what's going on. I also, we're doing a D&D one-shot this Thursday, the 27th of October, and that's what that is in the background. That's my dice bag my wifey made me. Isn't this thing sweet? Like, I just love it. Anyways, that's neither here nor there, and we're going to get into it now. So, we'll flip our screen over. There we are. And this is what I'm looking at. 20 Strong by Chip Theory Games. Now, this was supposed to launch on the 18th, but they decided they needed to get COVID at Essen, and they brought it home and decided they needed to be sick. No, not at all. Please get better, guys. That's terrible. I'm sorry you got con crud, but it happens when you mix that many bodies together. Sorry, pausing for a drink. I am not a coffee fan. I'm a chai tea fan. Chai tea, black tea maybe, but more chai tea. I love spiciness of it. And I've found a really good one in Trader Joe's chai tea concentrate, and I'm going to stick to it. But back to the task at hand, because, you know, I get distracted by every bunny trail that comes along. What I really like about this is, so you have your box here, and then you have your individual card decks, and then you have your 20 dice that will carry through all of them. So the only thing that would stay in this box is going to be these dice and probably some markers, I would assume, and tokens and things like that you'll use in every game. But when you want to travel and play the game, you'll take just one deck box with you and play that. We'll go over here to the main project page, which this looks cool. So 3 days, 1 hour left. The Solar Sentinels is the original IP that they're creating with this game. They're bringing in, as you saw, what was it? Too Many Bones and Hoplomachus, right? Yeah. Right now, it's Too Many Bones and Hoplomachus Victorium are the two that they're testing as well. Now, if this game goes, or if this goes big enough, they plan on doing both. I'm pretty sure they're Cloud Spire World and a deck of Burn Cycle as well. And I could easily see a lot more out of this. Now, I was looking at the project page. We'll scroll down past that for now, but we'll go back to those comments because there's some really good information in those comments if you're reading them. Solar Sentinels, what is 20 Strong? It's a solo game system of probability and resource management and risk-taking that can be applied across multiple unique decks with the same set of 20 dice. and it takes 34 minutes. So what they just hit, they hit solo, probability, resource management. So probability is probably going to look more like dice mitigation than anything else. Resource management, and pushing your luck. They say things in a very nice way, but you're looking at dice mitigation, resource management, and risk mitigate, and pushing your luck elements in this game. Overcome with these challenges. Accommodate 17 different hit probabilities. You got 20 dice that you're using. The 2 IPs plus the original one. And they do mention that if it there it is. If this campaign is successful, we will offer many more decks in this system in coming years. So they're working on more already. But if it goes big enough, they'll put an effort into it. Otherwise, if it's just mediocre, they're going to let it be these 3 and carry on with the rest of their games. Now, we're going to go to the full comments. Where was it? Sorry, I'm now looking. Yes. So do different dice have different colored dice have different hit chances? And he's like, yeah, they do have different hit chances. Unlike the Hopomakis dice, they also have one crit side. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot about this as well. This is a really good one. They go back and forth. The Chip Theory Games guy, Ryan here, has been doing an amazing job of commenting back and forth with people and answering questions because they have given almost no information, and I love it. But I hate it at the same time because I want to know before they get to the campaign so I can talk to Heather about it. But yeah. Chai tea break. Now, the question is are you going to use every single card in every game? And if so, what's the replayability like? Will there be branching paths or alternating encounters based on how you perform, driving up replayability, or are we seeing every card in every deck? And he's like, Ryan, the way most decks will be formulated, you will not be facing every single card in a single session. However, you will be facing quite a few of them, so you certainly run into duplicates when you play again. The shelf life isn't the uniqueness of the individual cards, but the order you select them and other cards they're combined with when you encounter them, and your current stat and dice outlay when you do. These elements will be different on every play, and they will be factors that change how you interact with cards when you face them again. So you're not going to use the deck a whole deck every time, so you're going to have some variability there. You're going to, as you go, you're going to be building out your character, which very Chip Theory's games there. I love it. It's great. I want their games. I just have never been... Listen, the Too Many Bones all in was like $1,100. Now, I'm there because their games are worth it. There's more than enough content there for Too Many Bones. I just don't have $1,100 to buy all in on Too Many Bones. And it is overwhelming at that point when you have that much content and that much money sink into a thing. But Cloudspire, same thing. They're really meaty games, and I love it. But I can't justify the cost right at the moment. Again, Bunny Trails, thank you for coming along. I do not stay on task ever. And then the same guy asked back, will this be a solvable deck? And he responds, the goal is for the decks not to be solvable, allowing you to approach each playthrough fresh. Obviously, we're still developing each deck to make sure that is a reality, but we're confident the system would never ship something that is too easy. Variety and challenge are very important to us. The challenges you're selecting will have their own unique requirements, like forcing you to exhaust certain dice or restricting which dice you can use, which will make your decision process unique every round in play. It's a nice brain-burning challenge without super complex rule set and long play times, like most of our titles. That is some A-plus responses there. That he answered a lot of stuff in just 2 comments. Oh, I hope the 3 decks fits into the base box and future expansions. Either that or none of the decks fit in the base box. And his response is the base box is currently designed to be travel sized, allowing you to take your dice and 1 deck with you. In the future, we're looking at an option of making a larger box so you can fit all the stuff in for storage on your shelf, but you only you pop out the little box and the 1 deck you want and you run with it. Ooh. We expect the first draft of the core rulebook available for download on the campaign page when we launch. I'm looking forward to that. I will probably be doing more of this. Somebody asked if there's going to be neoprene in here, and they're like, no. I mean, if there's enough interest, yeah, we could probably cook something up, but no. So yeah, this game looks super amazing to me. I am following it very closely. It might get me, it might not. It depends on if I think I would ever actually play this game. And I think I would. Like, I'm looking for games that I can play at my break at work. Because work is not very stimulating, and I would love to be able to play a game on my break. I just don't really have that option. So that was what we're going over. That is everything that I know so far about the game. I reached out to Chip Theory to see if they have anything. They haven't got back to me, but that's okay. They're very busy. They're sick. They're right around the launch time next Tuesday, which 3 days from now. I expect this one to hit funding in the first hour at least. With, man, I don't even know. I would say this one is somewhere between the 750 and $1 million line. That would be my guess. Because the solo community is getting quite big. I actually want to get more into solo gameplay because Heather, while she does play games, right now we're also very busy. She started school. I'm working and doing more of the house stuff, so she doesn't necessarily have the energy, and I live an hour away from the Meeples guys, so I need to be able to play games by myself. And I'm actually collecting a lot of soloable games, and I want to get to recording them. So, that being said, I'm done rambling and getting lost down bunny trails, and we will talk to you guys next time. All right, bye.
If you like what you just saw, please support us by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel for more great gaming content.